Good morning. It's disembarkation day. So we were supposed to get up at 6:15. Not really sure what happened with the wake-up call, but it's okay. Zaz woke up at 6:40, so we jumped up, threw our clothes on, and we headed to Marceline Market. It opened at 6:30, so we wanted to be there for 6:30, but it really wasn't too bad at 6:45. There still were plenty of tables. There wasn't a wait to get in or anything. But when we left around 7:10, there were way more people. So just remember, if you don't want to deal with like more crowds, go closer to when they open at 6:30. The concierge lounge also opened at 6:30. And then your third option for eating would be a sit-down breakfast, but you have to be there by 7:05. And then they close the doors. So we came back to the room, and at 7:20, they announced that they were cleared by customs. And then at 7:25, they called our Chippendale luggage tags. So if you have Chippendale luggage tags, you would be first to go to the gangway. We're gonna stay in here till 8 and relax, or no. You have to get out of your stateroom by 8 a.m. They already have been cleaning the rooms and setting up for the next group getting on. Everyone is already hard at work fixing up those staterooms, and so yeah, the lounge will be doing priority disembarkation from 7:15, they said, to 8:30. So we're gonna go up there and see when we get off. Goodbye, beautiful room.
To inform you that the Disney treasure is now cleared by local Customs and Border Protection for those guests with.
We'll see this room on the Destiny next year. We have 11004.
Until their luggage tag is announced before disembarking the ship. We thank you for sailing with us on board the beautiful Disney treasure, and hope you have a safe and pleasant journey home.
Up one. Okay, it's 7:45, and they literally just called like
almost every group.
I don't know how many tags, like 7 or 8 colored tags. So a lot of people will be getting off the ship pretty soon. The lounge is pretty empty. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4 families in here at 7:48. One of the concierge hosts is already at the elevator with his magic key, waiting to give priority access to the concierge guests. Something I forgot to mention is that we prepay our gratuities. A couple of days before the end of the cruise, you will find these little envelopes and a note in your room with information on how much each person on your team will be receiving. And if you would like to give them any additional money, then you can place them in the envelopes and hand it to them when you see them before you leave. Waited in the lounge until they made the final call. So at 8:20, they made the final call for priority disembarkation for concierge guests. So we walked to the elevator. One of the hosts was there. He got the elevator for us, used his little magic key, sent us straight down to 3.
You rhymed. Key 3.
And then we have more hosts out here that will be waiting for us. Hey, Adrian!
How are you? You guys are ready for
Hi.
us?
Yes.
Okay, just follow me, okay?
Okay, perfect. So Adrian was waiting for us. And he is escorting us to the front of the line. Yes. Yours, Abby? Make sure you have your room key. Yep.
Had a great time with us?
Yes. I'm so sad. I loved it. I loved it. But we are doing the Dream later this year, and then we have the Destiny booked for next year.
Very good. Okay. Hopefully I'll get to see you there in the Destiny.
Are you going to the Destiny?
I'm not yet at the moment.
Oh, okay.
As of the moment, my schedule will go back to the Wish.
The Wish. Okay. We just did the Wish a couple months ago.
Oh yeah, you did?
Yeah, for the third time.
Which month then? Because I left January 5th for vacation.
Oh, we were there for Christmas week. But we didn't do concerts this time. Yeah, it was like last minute, so we just didn't do it. Yeah.
Right in the middle, let's go. Please fall right in the middle. Always, please.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Adrian.
Thank you so much.
All right. We got off in like less than 2 minutes. There we go. Bye. There's the concierge deck or lounge. Welcome back. Hello. Oh, I remember the long. Take a step back. Now that we've gone down the long ramp, we have to look for Chip and Dale. They said that they will try to sort them, well, obviously by your luggage tag, but also by your stateroom number. They tried to do it in order. So we found our luggage pretty easily in the port area, the terminal, and then there are signs everywhere that tells you where to go. So we have a DCL transfer to the airport, so we had to follow the red line.
The Disney Dream is another beautiful ship in the Disney Cruise Line fleet. And once on board, you can really let your imagination set sail. Kids can join the Rebel Alliance and design their own starship. They can train like a Jedi, or even climb into Han Solo's legendary spaceship and sing the Millennium Falcon soaring across the Star Wars universe.
One more thing that you'll find on the Disney Dream, as well as on all Disney ships, are opportunities to meet and interact.
So we had breakfast. Well, I had breakfast at Chick-fil-A in the airport. Then we went shopping for Zoe's Stitch in the Disney store. And now we're on the tram back to the Southwest Terminal.
We're at the very front of the tram, and it's the best view.
Southwest and I think it was that Velo. We're at gate 109, so we're to the left. So if you want to go through all the way, there are more food options over here.
Yes.
I wanted Chick-fil-A because it's Saturday, and
yeah,
I
she
get
always-
Chick-fil-A every single Saturday.
Yep.
So I had
Can't miss a
my
Saturday.
favorite chicken minis, but I'll probably have a little lunch over here too. They have
Same.
McDonald's, Jersey Mike's.
McDonald's. Is that what you said?
They do have McDonald's, yes.
They have Chipotle, which is my dad's favorite.
Yeah, they have a lot of different options. So we're gonna go and see if there are any seats by the gate. If not, we'll just hang around.
It's a lot of jewelry.
We still have like 3 hours left before we have to get on our flight. Okay, so Zoe got this bracelet the other day. Where was it?
It was at Castaway in one of the shops.
Oh, at the first shop on Castaway.
Yeah.
Okay, so she chose.
A turtle bracelet, and you can track an animal. It's like an app that you can track an animal, and there's like 15 different animals that you could track. Like
What were the other
sharks,
options? Oh,
dolphins, gorillas, giraffes, elephants. That's all I can remember right now.
That's all that you can remember?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then turtles.
So we're at the airport just wasting time.
And my dad signed us up because he had an internet. And my sweet turtle's name is Twinkle.
Twinkle the turtle.
Twinkle's
Twinkle's track stats 18.2 miles traveled since last location.
total. Wow, it's a big number.
Total, it's 2,282.8
Miles.
Average speed 0.7 miles per hour.
Average speed since release 0.4 miles per hour.
About
Twinkle.
Twinkle.
Biggest threat. Wait. Habitat loss.
So one of the things I like about Port Canaveral is that when you're at the terminal going through customs, it's facial recognition. So it literally was like 0.2 seconds. And then we were on our way. So from the time we got on the elevator until the time we set foot outside was like 10 minutes. And so yeah, so it was pretty quick. And the bus, it was about an hour until we got to our terminal for Southwest like the airport area where Southwest check-in was. So they actually set everything outside of the bus. We grabbed our bags, and the Southwest check-in was outside. If your flight was 2 hours or more away, then you could check in out there. If it was 2 hours or less until your flight, you had to go inside. So the majority of the people on our bus had later flights, so we were all standing in line out there. But it was pretty easy. And then when you get into the airport, you can either eat right there in the main area, food court, or you can keep going to your terminal. So we kind of hung out in that area for a little bit and then came this way around 10:30. So now we're just hanging out, people watching, sleeping. That's what the plane is for. We're tracking Zoe's turtle, seeing where all the places where it's been.
Yep.
And we'll be on our way home soon enough. So thanks for following along on our journey on the Disney Treasure.